Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number 37, I think, of our Pokemon White version playthrough here on the channel. In the last episode, which went up earlier today, if you're watching them both on the same day, excuse me, I cleared my throat a lot. That's going to persist. Can we go on? Thank you. But we made it further up in. I guess it's not done yet. I think that did it. So we made it further up Celestial Tower here. This is recording, right? Yeah, we're good. And we fought a bunch of trainers along the way. Had a bit of a mishap, as you can probably see down below. Your old friend, the critical hits for the knockouts. Yes, they are still in this game. So we're down a Pokemon. We're only got 4. But I think we're near the top of the tower. If we need to heal up, there is a nurse down below we beat at near the end of the last episode. She can heal us up. So we'll be good to go. But let's do a quick little recap of who we have and where they're sitting. Ignore poor Canuck. He got healed up by the nurse. He is not really healed up. I gotta heal Medusa. But first, recap. Our impish-natured Witwicky the Litwick is up first at level 30, holding the spell tag to power up. Almost had a burp. Or hiccup. One of the two. Spell tag to power up ghost type attacks. We got Flash Fire for the ability, powering up fire moves if he takes a fire hit. And we've got Flame Burst, Nightshade, Will-O-Wisp, and Hex for the moves. In fact, wait a minute. Probably put that up here. There we go. I like to put my attacking moves in order of power. Anyway, next up is our Musharna Sailor at level 34, holding the Smoke Ball for easy getaways in the wild. She is relaxed, which makes sense because she's kind of sleepy. She has Forewarn for the ability, and we got the moves of Psybeam, Nightmare, Yawn, and Moonlight. Next is our hardy Onyx Medusa from the Sinnoh region, sitting at level 36 with the Eviolite held item to boost up those defenses. We got the Rockhead ability, not making use of that with the attacks of Earthquake, Smackdown, Sandstorm, and Rock Polish, but we might get something in a little bit. And our last Pokemon on the team for the time being is Seaward, our level 36 Duot from Nuvema Town, our starter, of course, here. He did try to evolve last episode, but I told you that I don't really care much for Samurott design-wise, and, you know, excuse me, evolution-wise, it goes down to 4 feet as opposed to 2. Just my personal preference, keeping him in a second form, which I've said I've never done before with a starting Pokemon, so I thought it's kind of unique, keep him as a Duot. Anyway, he's holding the Mystic Water to power up his water-type attacks. The nature is Rash, boosting special attack. Torrent is the ability. The moves are Water Pulse, Grass Knot, Cut, and Aqua Jet. And of course, as I say, Canuck is down and out for the time being. I'm probably getting sick again. I mean, here's the crazy thing, alright? I don't know where things are, or what things are like where you're at, but here in my area, we had snow today. Yep. It's not even Halloween yet, and it snowed. Also, we just got a revive, which is basically pocket money. So we can't use those in this game. Well, in this version of the game. Pokemon that grew up in Unova and Pokemon that grew up elsewhere, both rest here quietly. Is that foreshadowing to Medusa? It better not be. Actually, no, they're talking about Canuck. Cassandra, how dare you? Now, can Wiki handle a Swoobax? I'm gonna say no. And hear me out, because I don't think it can. I want to try, though. I'm gonna try one Hex. That ain't so good. We do have the spell tag boost, however. Not so good. I'm gonna switch into Sailor and go for that Yawn Nightmare combo. I just hope this thing doesn't Air Cut or critical hit me, because I mean that could be a thing. It's got Air Slash. Oh, that's actually much worser, because that can flinch. Alright, it is also special base, so it's at +3 special defense, +1 special attack. They're not at +1 anti-sleep syndrome. There goes that Yawn. Excellent. We can Moonlight up for safety. And then, after it falls asleep, get that Nightmare made use of. Do not flinch. Do not critical either. That would be really, really bad. You flinched me. Alright, tell you what. Let's do the Nightmare first. Next turn, I'm going to go with a Hyper Potion. Instead of wasting time. Well, not wasting time. If we go for Moonlight, and if this thing wakes up after one turn, then, yeah, we get knocked out, and we are done. Another Pokemon falls in Celestial Tower, and I am not interested in any of that nonsensical-ish stuff. Hyper Potion, if you please. And can I get at least one more turn of sleep? That's all I'm looking for. I can then... Actually, I don't think Psybeam would take you down. That's not bad. Now, you don't need to give it to me, game. But a third turn of sleep would be very much appreciado, if I can use a very incorrect word from another language. Yeah, and you wake up. Alright, like I was saying, I wasn't expecting it, but at least a critical Psy Beam does the trick. Don't even need a critical. Very surprising. I don't think Sailor has that kind of power. Gothorita, this is a new one. Oh no, I found our smoke ball. No, it knows we can run away. Let's yawn. And the confusion hacks are happening again. I want to punch myself in the tooth. I hate when people use that term, confusion hacks, or para hacks, or whatever. It's not hacks if it's in the game. You're making it sound like someone is hacking the game. It's the CPU's decision to hack a game, and it's doing it right now. This is confusion hacks right here. I tell you. Alright, let's keep ourselves nice and collected. We got the potions to do this. We can heal. And a faint attack. So that is super effective, but I mean, it's doing a lot to us. Not really. It's 20 damage. Alright. Let's unconfusion us. And get that yawn attack. Ultimate confusion hacks. I want to have one single episode of this playthrough where I do not get hacked into defeat like this. I mean, I wasn't defeated, but spiritually, I am down here. 3 turns. Alright, tell you what. This is your chance game. Do you prove yourself to be the ultimate hacker? I'm going for Moonlight. If they land a critical feint attack, I still don't think that's a knockout. They're only doing 20, maybe 40. We should be fine. But do they happen to do something that is going to knock out? Why am I using a hyper potion? I said I'm going to use Moonlight. Do they happen? Why am I clicking everything wrong? See, they're hacked. Moonlight. Do we see a critical? Alright. You've gotten yourself a little bit of a grace period here, game. At least for 5 minutes of this episode. Do not waste it. Make good use of this grace period. So we're going to... They're going to waste it. Watch this. Actually, no. I was going to say, watch me go for Nightmare and they wake up immediately. I guess they couldn't yet. No, this turn was guaranteed sleep. Are they going to wake up after 1 turn of Nightmare? Alright, things seem to be evening out a little bit cosmic balance-wise. Another, well, I don't know if another run of Nightmare takes it down, but even if it wakes up, we do have a Psy Beam that's waiting to take this thing down, and stays asleep. Alright, thank you, game. I appreciate that. Maybe that's trying to make up for 3 turns of self-inflicted confusion damage. Now, how many more trainers do we gotta get through? I just want to get to the gym battle. Actually, I want to get to the grinding, which will be in the next episode. We're not going to do it in this episode, regardless of how soon we get done this here. Pokemon that grew up in Unova elsewhere, all are precious Pokemon. That is right. Do we need to heal our precious Pokemon? We might. Let's take a look here. We be good. We're actually pretty well off here. All right, come on. Please say that there's only... I think I saw an item I missed. I'll grab it on the way down. Please tell me this is where we meet Skyla. Thank you. Please tell me we can't get attacked out here. Wasn't there an injured Pokemon up here? What's the deal, Skyla? Oh, you came. Thank you. I was right. What I saw was a hurt Pokemon. Don't worry, though. It's fine now. I gave it a max revive, and then it felt better and flew away. Nice. Is that like the time they took a max restore to the Snorlax that got deflated like a pancake when Buzzwole absorbed its energy in the anime, and they just full restored it, and I guess it was fine? Maybe. Don't I have great eyesight? No matter how far away things are, a pilot's eyes can see them. Really? Oh, that's right. Since you come this far, why don't you ring the bell? Celestial Tower's bell is for soothing the spirits of Pokemon. Yes, and we did just lose Canuck, so I guess we should do this. Also, the character of the person ringing the bell is reflected in its sound. Well, let's give it a shot. What do you say? Come on, don't be shy. It's a Celestial Tower bell. Will you ring the bell? Boom. Yep. Wouldn't it be funny if it was actually just a Bronzong hanging here? The sound of the bell reverberates throughout the area. What a pretty sound. Chaz, you are a kind and strong person. Well, I mean, 4-time league champion. Wait, that has nothing really to do with that. I guess strong. It's that kind of sound. I'd like to introduce myself again. I'm Skyla, the leader of Mr. Alton's Pokemon Gym. I use flying-type Pokemon. When you are ready, please come to the gym. I'll give you a big welcome. Sounds like a plan. But let's head on back to the city. I mean, I guess we could check out the route east of this area now, too. We didn't go too far into there. We went into the house, basically, and we hightailed it back, so we could check stuff out there. I want to hiccup and grab, whoops, this item that was tucked away. See that? They're trying to sneak it from us. Wait. How do I get it? Oh, I see. I gotta go down past the dude, walk over, go up, boom, snag it. That's a Hex Maniac right here, this evil Litwick. I shouldn't say evil. This opposing Litwick. So let's go into something that can take them down with a nice water pulse. Do I have escape rope? No, you know what I have? Dig. I could teach... Actually, you know what? I don't know if Dig would get us out of here. There are some places that Dig will not function. Now, if I only had a flying Pokemon on our team, we could probably fly from the top of the tower. But we ain't got that. I could get one from the PC. So here's what I'm thinking. Since we're technically down to 4 Pokemon, I can be adding another Pokemon to our team. And what I'm going to do, once we get back into the city, I'm going to take a look and see. So basically right about here we're seeing there have been level 28 Litwick. Oh, we're almost out of hexes. So if I was to go 5 levels above the Litwick, I would go to level 33 for the team, minimal. And, ooh, thank you very much. I'll take that power up. Have a Nightshade. And I could basically go check out the PC and see, is any Pokemon in there at level 33 or less? And I can choose one of them to rejoin our team from a previous playthrough. I want this item. Be an escape rope. No, but I will take Shadow Claw. That is not bad at all. Let's see. I'm pretty sure no one can learn it, but let's take a quick look. It's right here by Will-O-Wisp. It sounds like they plan to put those 2 TMs here together. We can teach it to nobody. Fine. But I think I do know a Pokemon that can learn it, and we might be adding them to our team. Oh! I just remembered. We were going to talk about something last episode that came to mind, but I didn't really get into it. The Dream World. Now, at some point in this adventure, I'm going to go Hex again here, I am going to add a Pokemon to our team from the Dream World. But the problem is, as you might be aware, we don't have access to the Dream World anymore. So I'm going to have to import him from outside the game in another way. And I'll take care of that off camera because I don't know if I can really show it exactly. But what I'll do is, before ending off the episode before he joins us, I will let you know that we're going to do it. And then I'll introduce you to the new Pokemon once that next episode begins. So it's not going to happen just yet, but I think maybe once we get towards the next gym, the next city that has a gym in it, I'll probably add him to the team then. Which means, I guess it kind of makes sense right now. I'm going to keep the team at... I have no hexes left. Oh, I was almost at the lady, too, the nurse. Ah, well, let's go into... I guess Medusa could do this. So I'm going to keep the team at 5. I know it's kind of risky. I should go into a gym battle with a team of 6 if possible, but it keeps things interesting, I guess. You know, it's not the worst thing ever. So I'll be adding 1 Pokemon to our team once we get back to the PC. How much time we got left? We've got about 12 minutes or so. It might actually take us the 12 minutes to get down this tower. In fact, what we could do, just to speed things up, I'm going to hold off on training with you for now. We're going to switch Sailor to the lead, because she can escape with a Smoke Ball. Now, why do I not just use a Repel, you might be wondering? I like encountering Pokemon because you never know, a shiny might just present itself. That being said, I've kind of given up hope on finding shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Not that I'm like giving, you know, I just said I'm giving up. Not that I'm giving up, but essentially I'm not going into any encounter expecting a shiny. You know, I could say I haven't gotten a shiny in like weeks. I am due a shiny right now, but it's like, you know what? No one's really due random chance, even though sometimes I feel like you should be due random chance if you get a lot of negativity on the random, or a lot of randomness on the negative side, I should say. With that being said, I'm not going to assume, you know, oh, I should be getting a shiny any minute now. No, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm just gonna let let the adventure unfold for me as it chooses to do so as time goes on. And I think that's probably the best way, like, that's kind of how I like to just work through life in general, you know? It sounds kind of bad in a way when I say it like this, but I never want to get my hopes up about stuff, because I want to keep a level head about things. Like, if there's something major happening and I think to myself, oh, I really, really, really want this to happen, and it doesn't, then that just sets me up for potential disappointment and heartbreak and sadness and, you know, laying down in a pile on the bed every night, sobbing and weeping and stuff. No one needs that. But if nothing good happens, if I don't gain that special thing, no harm, no foul. I wasn't prepared to get it, I wasn't expecting it, and life goes on as normal. However, by not expecting something amazing to happen, and if nothing happens, again, everything's level. But if something amazing does happen, and I wasn't getting my hopes up for it, that's such a big surprise, and such a big, you know, more impactful effect on me. You know, I have expectations here, reality was way up here, like, boom! Amazing things have happened to Professor Chaz. So, like I say, it sounds maybe kind of bad in a way where it's like, oh, I don't ever hope for anything amazing to happen. It's just keeping a level head, basically, and not letting maybe unrealistic expectations cloud your judgment, I guess you could say. Alright, so all that rambling aside, let's head on back to... Oh, I gotta get off the bike already. Alright, let's head back this way. Let's go to the PC. We gotta, first of all, rest one of our Pokemon. Poor Canuck did not make it out of the tower. Conscious, not alive. He is alive. Gonna make that point perfectly clear here for our playthroughs. My Pokemon do not die, no matter how Nuzlockean the rules might be. They only get injured and cannot continue the current adventure, but they can return in future adventures. Speaking of Pokemon that can return, once we get a gym badge once we get a gym complete and get the badge, we can bring back one injured Pokemon every time we get a badge. Alright, so that being said, we're gonna have to put poor little Canuck over here. But let's head back over to box number 1 and see. So we have level 33 we're aiming for. Who does that leave us with? We can go for level 33 Snapper right now, and that's it. So we're actually going to add Snapper to our team. Oh, there we go. And as I say, we're going to hold off on getting a 6th Pokemon, because soon we'll be adding a 6th one from the Dream World. And we'll go with that. But let's take a quick little check of Snapper right here. And let's see, he is level 33, of course. He is a mild-natured little Totodile from the Johto region. He likes to fight. I like that. He has Torrent for the ability. Did I say his nature? Mild. He's a mild-natured Pokemon. Waterfall, Dig, Ice Beam, and Crunch. So he's got some pretty good moves as it is. I'm wondering, though, what is the power of Crunch? 80, and it can lower defense. I'm pretty sure he can use Shadow Claw. Let's take a quick look here. Maybe it might be the evolutions I'm thinking of. And it's a power of only 70, but it has a high critical hit ratio. He can learn Shadow Claw. So that is a question. What should we have him learn? Do you guys want to have him continue with Crunch? Should we give him Shadow Claw? I'll leave that open for you folks to throw some suggestions and ideas my way, because I'm not going to probably record the grinding until after the videos go up, and I can get your feedback on that. Now, what else can we do to round out the episode? Let's head up. Actually, you know what? Nah, we'll leave it Wiki back for the time being. I am going to focus on training him during the grinding. But let's head up here to the other route and see what can we explore on route, I guess, 8? Can I stop driving into people too? That'd be great. Not that it's really affecting me in any way, but I'm sure they would appreciate my efforts to not run them down. Wait a minute. Does opening the bag of Pokemon get this grass taken away? I wonder. It does not. We could have some nice boost experience from a shaky grass encounter. It is Emolga. Level 27 Emolga. Now, what can you actually do to me, though? That is a question. I'm going to go on a Flame Burst. Shockwave, I think will be okay. That did 22. 44 will be critical. Oh, we didn't quite get the knockout. I mean, a 2-hit knockout. Is Flame Burst the stronger of the two? Yeah, Hex is only 50, I believe. He should survive a critical Shockwave. That I don't know about. That was not preferred. Okay, you do have Pursuit, I remember suddenly. Let's get a Super Potion fired off. Now go for Thunder Wave. Go for something non-offensive. Let us get a chance to switch out safely, please. That is fine. I will take that. Now, we can go into Medusa, go for Sandstorm. Definite knockout right there. I mean, not a knockout, but eventually will be a knockout. Well, you know what? I want to let Witwicky try this. Come on. With that Flame Burst, we can land it. Not bad, Witwicky. I mean, we took a pretty decent hit with that, but it's okay. Now, I do seem to recall they heal us in this house over here. Unless I am completely mistaken, but I don't think that I is. Will you heal me? Nope. Will you heal me? Yep. Let's rest for just a moment. Get Witwicky back up nice and healed. We still got about 5 minutes left to check out the route down this way. Any quick items we can pick up. And also, I forgot, there's double grass. Wait, we're getting a phone call. Excuse me. The cross transceiver is ringing. Chaz, this is your mom. How are you doing? I can't do that voice right now, Mom. Come on. Wow, you're already on Route 7. You've gone quite far. Say, how are your Pokemon? You can't get that far all by yourself, you know. It's all thanks to your Pokemon. Don't forget to take care of them. Am I being too serious? Well, take care. Senior Trainer Mom, signing off. Now, how many league champions have you become? That sounded weird. How many league championships have you won, let's say? Oh, no. I know some clown up here. I mean, good. Experience. A battle on a raised walkway. Well, that's kind of cool. They should do something like that. What if they have, like, they kind of did something similar to an idea I just came up with that I didn't explain yet, but I'll do that in a moment. Hello, Emolga, my old friend. They did Sky Battles in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, where only Flying-type Pokemon could be used in them. I wonder, excuse me, could I, oh boy, I'm dying, go for a Will-O-Wisp. Double team, really? I was thinking Will-O-Wisp and Hex combo, but we're going to miss the Will-O-Wisp. No, we're not. We got that burn. So now Hex is 100 base power. Well, not technically, but it is double power, thanks to the status condition. But they did something where the battlefield was different, only flying Pokemon could be used, and I don't think ground moves like Earthquake could be used in the Sky Battles. Now, what if they did something like that, for example, this raised walkway that we're on? What if they had some sort of battle mechanics for that? And I've always thought there should be a battle mechanic for underwater, or even just on the water, because while you're surfing, it doesn't make a lot of sense that you can use Earthquake. You know, you're on the surface of the water. I mean, sure, you could quake the earth beneath the water, you know, on the seabed, but, like, does that really make sense? I don't think so. I don't think it would really shake the water that rough to hurt the Pokemon that you're fighting, but anyway, I've always thought there could be different ways to do battles, and that would make things interesting. And maybe even if they did something like that, Wi-Fi battles, you could have, you know, either choose what battle format you're doing, what terrain you're on, or maybe just let it choose random, and whatever team you bring in has to work with that that terrain condition, I guess. And wouldn't that just be kind of crazy, thinking of all the different, what are they, you know, the surges of the Tapus? Like, they can set up all these different terrains and stuff. Would you just not dodge everything? 33, they did. 66 would be critical. We could handle that, but I don't want to risk this being a low roll. We're going to switch. Let's be careful here. Let's go to Medusa. And get the job done. But I just always thought, you know, underwater could be an interesting thing, and something else came to mind, too. Oh, not another terrain thing, but an idea that I had that would be kind of, or not that would be kind of funny, an idea that I thought up back during the Omega Ruby playthrough that wasn't on the channel, but I did it off camera. Something that came to mind. I was like, I want to try this. So when we got to the Delta episode, in which you go into orbit, low orbit, riding on Mega Rayquaza to deal with the incoming Deoxys, I decided to use my team of all my starting Pokemon from the different generations. We had Shelbert the Squirtle, Snapper the Totodile, Skippy the Swampert. I'm going to Rock Polish. Oh, we're actually faster. Of course, we had Slipin the Piplup, Seaward the Duat, and for Gen 6, we had Springer the Greninja. What was kind of funny, at one point, I had Snapper, our Totodile, fighting Deoxys, and bear in mind, we are hovering above the Earth, very high up. I used Dig, and it worked. We are there, in orbit over the planet, and I somehow dug into the dirt that was hovering with us. I just thought, I want to see if they actually planned for someone to do this, and I don't think they did. Either that, or they saw what was going to happen. They're like, you know what? Heck with it. Let them do it. So, yeah, we used Dig on Deoxys in orbit. That was cool. How many people can say that? Probably anybody who tried it, because it wasn't hard to do. Alright, level up for Medusa. Now, don't let me forget, folks, once we're done talking to this guy, we're going to fall off the platform. Okay, we're good. It's good to sway wildly on a raised walkway. Is it, though, really? Alright, let's go around this way because he cut off our advancement. We're going to grab this TM Solar Beam? Oh, X-Scissor. I know about X-Scissor. Do you know who can learn X-Scissor? Someone who is weak to grass-type attacks. Yes, Seaward wants to learn X-Scissor. What can we get rid of, though? I kind of like what he has. I mean, Aqua Jet, eh. What I could do is get rid of Cut. The move deleter is in Mistralton City, so we can go get rid of Cut. I might do that off camera, but for the time being, we are at time. Wait, we're going to back up. Back out. Stop. No. 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 Seaward. Thank you. Alright, but we are at time, so we're going to save it up here. The next episode is going to be starting with a grinding montage to get our Pokemon ready in the Celestial Tower. See if we can get ourselves leveled up nicely for the upcoming gym battle. And that's going to happen, I'm hoping for tomorrow, if I can get the grinding and the battle recorded and stuff in time. I'm going to try to get 2 episodes up tomorrow of Pokemon White and another one on Sunday. Sunday evening, I'm going to try for another live stream. We should have time to do that in the evening, so stay tuned for that. And if you enjoyed today's episode of Pokemon White, well, first of all, thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed it, feel free to let me know with the like button down below. You can also get caught up on all the Pokemon White adventures thus far by following the link in the description to the entire playlist we've got recorded there for you. Not recorded. I guess, yeah, the videos are recorded. But if you want to see more content from myself, you can subscribe to the channel. Or now, you can also join as a member for a monthly fee. You get access to some pretty decent, I will say, exclusive member goodies, such as badges to indicate how long you've been a member on the channel for, exclusive use of emojis in the live stream chats, and other stuff for the various games that we play here on the channel, Pokemon Go, TCG Online, and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon Battle videos as well. So stay tuned to the channel. I'll have a video up there. Like, the perks are not going to really start until November anyway, so I'm going to get a video uploaded to indicate what all the member perks are going to be for the channel, so stay tuned for that. If you're not sure if you want to be a member, just wait and see all the stuff that you can get. I mentioned it a while back, but I'm going to do a much more coherent, I guess, video on that. But if you want to see more content from myself, not on YouTube, we've got some links in the description to my Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. You can follow me on anything there, and I'll be posting updates on other, aspects such as Pokemon Go encounters that I might happen to get as they happen. But that is it for our episode today, so thank you folks once again for watching, and Professor Chaz is now signing off. I will catch you next time.